Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and on this platform we discuss about designer fashion, luxury and lifestyle, but in a more practical and sensible way every Monday and Thursday. I feel a bit speechless with the most recent price increase by Louis Vuitton, which happened a couple of weeks ago. If you are into Louis Vuitton, you probably haven't missed it, most likely. I do own some Louis Vuitton pieces myself, which majority of them I have bought many years ago when the price point was different. Let's put it like that. I think the best investment that I have made, if we're looking at percentages, is my Louis Vuitton mini pochette, which after the recent price increase is 550 euros. Really? I paid 200 euros. So the value has gone up over double of what I paid. And yet it is still the same item. They haven't improved it. They haven't done like anything that would, in my opinion, justify raising the price of this item that much, other than Louis Vuitton realizing that the less expensive canvas pieces, for the most part, are very, very popular also on the pre-owned market. Louis Vuitton is not stupid. They see that when they have limited the amount of these items from the boutique, so people cannot buy them new, people turn to the pre-owned market. And when there is high demand of something, then the seller can also up the price a bit. And I think that has 100% happened with the mini pochette. There are also others, such as the pochette accessoire, which is whopping 950 euros now. Crazy. I have owned a pochette accessoire in Damier Azur many years ago, and when I bought it, the price was 395 euros. I'm not regretting that I sold it when I did, because I didn't use it anymore, and I just wanted that money for something else that I loved more. So like no seller's remorse there. But if I would have like held it on a bit longer and sold it later, I would have made a lot more money. That's just a very stupid way to look at these items, but that's what happened, basically. So in a more generic picture, let's discuss a bit about the most recent price increase. I don't know if there really is anything to bring any new revelations or information to the table. I think Louis Vuitton is really following the same path that they have done for the recent years with their price increases. They are becoming like bigger and bigger all the time. And there are some speculations of what the reason for this could be. One is truly that they want to lift their profile from being the most popular luxury brand in a way that you would actually see the most of Louis Vuitton monogram on the streets. That's not very exclusive, is it? If every second person has something Louis Vuitton. Because if you want to be exclusive, you need to be able to exclude some people. So probably like lifting the price points higher and higher, they're trying to drop some percentage of the people using and buying Louis Vuitton by making it less available for them. Also for the fact that the canvas pieces have been the least expensive from Louis Vuitton, and they have been limiting the production of those, like clearly trying to limit how much people have them, and also raising the prices on those a lot. But for me, for instance, I think the limit has been reached a while ago. But when I was looking at the Louis Vuitton website, just out of curiosity, what the new price points are, and I saw that my beloved Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM is now 1,500 euros. I feel like during the recent price increases with the Neverfull, they have actually been quite cautious. The price has never jumped like a big jump at once. When I bought this, what was it, 7 years ago, probably 6 years ago or something, I don't remember. It was maybe around 900 euros ish or something like that. I would by no means consider this to be worth 1,500 euros. Yes, there is a lot of material, but this is super simple construct of a bag. And it just blows my mind that someone out there would actually consider this to be worth 1,500 and would be willing to pay that price for the Neverfull, when it actually has been one of the most affordable pieces from Louis Vuitton for quite many years, if we're talking about bags, because this is a big bag. So I was like, probably my jaw dropped when I was looking at the prices and thinking that, whoa, I'm glad I have this and I love it. I would absolutely not repurchase this bag with 1,500 euros. Absolutely not. If you have that type of money to put on a tote, then go to the on the go or something like that. Save up a bit more and go to that. Because this, I think the best part of the Neverfull has been that it is like a simple, more affordable one that you can wear daily. But probably that's the thing that Louis Vuitton doesn't want. But I was just like, whoa, not really worth it. And if it wasn't clear with the mini pochette either, I would absolutely not repurchase with 550 euros. As a comparison, the price of this one is now around the same as with the mini pochette. Just think about it. A leather piece from Saint Laurent, which you can wear as a handbag, which does fit a lot, compared to a canvas pouch that doesn't fit majority of our phones. Just think about it. I was also thinking that because my reaction was such a shock in a way, and it really is like pushing me away from Louis Vuitton to the point where I don't think I'm gonna buy new from the boutique. I can't really imagine what would be an item that I would try to get there, because I do have, for my own liking, I do have enough of like SLGs in monogram. I do have enough of monogram in general. That's how I feel. I have a few bags from Louis Vuitton. And then I also have like a travel piece from Louis Vuitton. So there isn't really, of course, like they might release something new, which I just fall head over heels. That's always possible. But because of this price point, I feel like I won't really be looking at Louis Vuitton anymore. If there is something like the website. And I am so much more drawn to Louis Vuitton pre-owned. I was before this, and I am certainly now, because the prices, in my opinion, are ridiculous. This one, the first key pouch I bought was the Damier Ebene one, which I have since sold because I realized I don't like Damier Ebene, and I thought that I kind of was brainwashed by everyone saying that this is great, but this monogram one was obviously really hard to get. And in the boutique they had the Ebene one, so I bought it, blah, blah, blah. I paid 130 euros of that Ebene one. For the monogram one, I paid 150 or 55, something like that. Now it is 230 euros. It just blows my mind because the functionality is the same that it has been for decades, for a long time. It has a zipper and a key hook. 230 euros. I paid less for this one than what they are asking for this today. For me, that brings so much perspective. And I feel kind of disappointed because Louis Vuitton was my absolute favorite brand that drew me to this world. And there were many years that I was only looking at Louis Vuitton and just like loved it. But as a consumer, I don't really like the direction that they are going. Price increases is one thing, but then limiting the stock on purpose on their less expensive items, that's a move I don't really like. Because in my opinion, if someone is there ready to spend 550 euros on the pouch, sell it to them. Maybe I've been vocal enough of my own opinion about this, but just as a summary, I feel like the prices on some of their canvas pieces are now just over my limit, let's put it like that. And like, truth be told, my limit was quite low anyway, as I would not have purchased this one with the previous 400 euro price to begin with either. So it's not really a shocker that I wouldn't pay 550 euros for it. Because now I'm reaching the point where I'm thinking, should I sell this and just get a lot more money than I put into this and buy something else? But I do have this every day on my work bag, so I do use it, but I'm not in love with it. I do understand the hype that this is nice to have in your handbag, but not for 550 euros. It's not worth it. Interestingly enough, I bought the Kirigami set last autumn with the price of 510 euros, and this went up only to 550. So I'm assuming this is not that popular because they didn't put a massive amount of increase on this, which is interesting because I have since sold the two other sizes because I just don't have a purpose for them, because I already have these. Because in my eyes, the small size of the Kirigami pouches was quite equivalent to this one. It could fit cards, etc. as mini wallet. The medium size was quite close to this one and it would have the same purpose. If you don't yet have either of these, I would highly recommend looking at the Kirigami because people do sell them separately, as I did as well. And then the price point that is asked from the pouches, the Kirigami pouches, is a lot less than what these cost or what people are asking from the resale market. So just as a tip, if you're still lacking these, look at the Kirigami set. It's monogram, classic. You can use it for the same thing, easier to get. That's just my opinion. But I thought that was very interesting that the price on this one didn't actually go up that much, even though this is like a monogram piece, very recognizable Louis Vuitton. So maybe this is a good place to wrap up my rant. I don't know if this was a rant in a way. I'm just getting to a point of being over Louis Vuitton, except for the pre-owned, like the more older models that there are. I've just found myself looking at bag models that have been discontinued for 10 years ago or even earlier, and I feel that the quality of Louis Vuitton in general was better before, when the prices were better as well. And on the pre-owned market, like if the bag this is like how it usually goes. There of course are exceptions, but in like generalizing this now, if the item is still existing on Louis Vuitton's current collections and it is canvas, the price point can be quite high. But if it is an item that has been discontinued for a long time ago, that never grew up to be super hyped and popular, and especially if it is in leather, epi leather is like the most affordable one. But basically, if you find these pieces, the price point seems to be very interesting. And in my opinion, the quality was a lot better then. And having something that everyone doesn't have is really intriguing to me. And I find that I am drawn to pieces that are not like all over social media, that they are actually some things that I like, me, and not that someone introduces it to me. And then I find myself liking it when I'm not really sure if I like seeing it everywhere and that's kind of getting into me, or do I really like it? So that's at least my plan for now with Louis Vuitton. I don't know what's gonna happen with if I'm gonna buy any more from the boutique. Right now I feel quite strongly against with whatever is out now, but you never know what happens in the future. What was your reaction with the most recent price increase? Do you feel that it's reasonable, or were you expecting this? Of course, there were rumors that it's gonna be this and this many percents up, but in general, do you feel that the prices are still reasonable? Would you pay 1,500 euros for Neverfull? Let's continue in the comments down below. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye!